Life often feels out of sync when we pour everything into others while neglecting ourselves. But what if the real key to happiness lies in a single, transformative decision? Choosing yourself. This isn't selfish. It's the ultimate act of courage and faith. Imagine a world where every step you take aligns with your purpose and the universe mirrors your bravery with opportunities and abundance. Together, we'll explore how honoring your needs creates ripples of grace, love, and connection, transforming not just your life, but the lives of those around you. Stay with me, because the journey to choosing yourself changes everything. Have you ever paused to reflect on how often you put others' needs before your own? While it's admirable to uplift and care for those around you, there comes a hidden cost when it happens at the expense of your well-being. The truth is, constantly prioritizing everyone else can lead you to neglect the one person whose happiness matters most in your journey, yourself. Think of it this way. Imagine pouring water from a cup that never gets refilled. Eventually, the cup runs dry. When you put yourself last, you're not only draining your energy, but also sending a quiet message to yourself and the universe that your needs don't matter. Over time, this imbalance can erode your sense of identity, leaving you feeling depleted, resentful, or even lost. But here's a transformative realization. Putting others first doesn't have to mean losing yourself. Sacrificing your happiness to help others might seem noble, but in truth, true generosity stems from a place of abundance. To genuinely give, you must first nurture and honor your own soul. Ask yourself this: how often do you silence your inner voice? Reflect on the moments you've said yes when every fiber of your being wanted to say no. These aren't acts of love, they are compromises with long-term consequences. Loving and supporting others is a gift, but it's not sustainable when it comes at the cost of your own fulfillment. Choosing yourself is an act of courage. It's a powerful declaration that your needs and dreams matter just as much as anyone else's. When you make yourself a priority, you're not abandoning others. You're stepping into the fullness of your own potential. A well-nourished you becomes a beacon of strength and inspiration for those around you. Here's the turning point. When you start setting boundaries and saying no to what drains you, you're saying yes to your peace and purpose. What if the act of prioritizing your happiness could inspire others to do the same? When you live in alignment with your inner truth, you radiate an energy that draws others toward their own balance. It's time to take that step, to reclaim your sense of self and start filling your own cup. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's a testament to your worth and a promise to live fully. Begin today. Embrace your needs, honor your voice, and remember, the journey back to yourself is the greatest gift you can offer to the world. You are not here by chance. Each of us carries a spark, a unique essence that reflects the infinite creativity of the divine. Yet how often do you hide that light to make others more comfortable? How often do you shrink, suppress your dreams, or play small out of fear of judgment? Every time you dim your light, you are not just betraying yourself, but also the sacred purpose for which you were created. Imagine a child joyfully painting a picture. That child doesn't question whether the colors are too bright or the lines are too bold. They create with freedom and authenticity, reflecting the purity of their spirit. This is how the divine created you, with intention, with purpose, and with the expectation that you would shine as only you can. But what happens when you second-guess yourself? When you silence your inner creativity or hide your brilliance, you deny the world the gift of your unique colors. We often mistake humility for dimming ourselves. Society teaches us that to be good, we must shrink, sacrifice, and let others take the spotlight. But here's a truth to consider. Your light does not diminish anyone else's. It amplifies it. Picture a room filled with candles. When one candle lights another, the room grows brighter for everyone. Your brilliance is meant to inspire others, not overshadow them. Here's a story to reflect on. There was once a star that doubted its shine. Surrounded by the vastness of the universe, it felt insignificant and chose to dim itself, thinking it would make no difference. But when it faded, the surrounding stars lost their guide, and the sky felt emptier. Realizing its role, the star reignited, and its glow helped others find their paths again. You too are that star. When you shine, you guide others toward their own light. Ask yourself this: what dreams have I hidden because I feared they were too much? What parts of me have I suppressed to fit into someone else's expectations? It's time to reclaim those dreams and trust that they were placed within you for a reason. The divine didn't create you to blend into the background. You were made to stand out, lead, and inspire. So step forward and let your light shine boldly. Embrace your purpose without apology or hesitation. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. Remember, when you honor the divine spark within you, you don't just live, you illuminate. And when you illuminate, you give others permission to do the same. The universe thrives on your light. Let it shine brighter than ever. Sacrifice is often held up as the ultimate expression of love and generosity. While it is noble to give to those you care about, there is a line where sacrifice stops being an act of love and becomes a source of imbalance and inner emptiness. True sacrifice, the kind that builds bridges and deepens connections, comes from a place of abundance, not depletion. Think about the last time you gave so much of yourself that you felt drained. Did it bring you closer to those you helped, or did it leave you feeling unappreciated and invisible? The illusion of absolute sacrifice convinces us that our worth is tied to how much we can give up for others. Yet, this belief creates a cycle of burnout and resentment, not fulfillment. Consider this metaphor: you are like a tree. A healthy tree provides shade, fruit, and shelter. But if the tree's roots are starved of water and nutrients, it cannot sustain itself, let alone provide for others. Similarly, when you neglect your own needs in the name of sacrifice, you rob yourself of the vitality needed to truly support those around you. Self-nurturing is not selfish. It is the foundation of meaningful giving. It's time to challenge the belief that your value is measured by how much you can endure. Real love doesn't demand that you diminish yourself. It celebrates balance and mutual care. By nurturing your well-being, you set a standard for healthy relationships, ones where giving and receiving are in harmony. Here's a perspective shift. Sacrifice doesn't mean losing yourself. It means choosing what truly matters. And what matters most is ensuring that you remain whole, vibrant, and aligned with your purpose. When you prioritize your needs, you create a ripple effect of positivity that extends to everyone you touch. The energy you bring to the world is infinitely more impactful when it comes from a place of fullness rather than exhaustion. So, the next time you feel compelled to sacrifice, ask yourself, is this serving my highest good and the greater good of those I love? If the answer is no, it's time to pause, reflect, and adjust. Remember, only by nurturing your own roots can you grow strong enough to support the branches of others' lives. Your self-care is not just a gift to yourself, it is a gift to the world. Choosing yourself isn't easy. It requires faith in your own worth and the courage to face societal pressures that tell you self-prioritization is selfish. But here's a counterintuitive truth. Sometimes choosing yourself means temporarily disappointing others, and that's okay. When you honor your needs, you are not rejecting those around you. You are teaching them to value authenticity and integrity. Faith plays a critical role in this journey. It's the belief that the universe supports you when you align with your true self. Trust that you were created with unique gifts and a purpose that only you can fulfill. Every time you put yourself last, you are postponing that divine mission. Choosing yourself means trusting that your happiness is not just a luxury, but a necessity, one that uplifts everyone around you. Courage comes into play when you confront the fear of disappointing others. Society often glorifies self-sacrifice as a virtue, but at what cost? You cannot pour from an empty cup. Courage is the ability to say, "I matter too," and to set boundaries that protect your energy and peace. Boundaries are not walls. They are bridges that connect you to the life you were meant to live. Consider this metaphor. A sculptor chisels away at a block of marble to reveal a masterpiece hidden within. Choosing yourself is much like this process. It's about removing the expectations and doubts imposed by others to uncover the authentic you. While the process may create tension or discomfort, it ultimately reveals beauty and purpose. Choosing yourself is not about abandoning responsibility. It's about reclaiming your power and stepping into alignment with your purpose. It's an act of faith in the divine plan and a courageous leap toward the life you deserve. Trust that when you honor yourself, the universe conspires to support you in ways you could never imagine. So take that leap. Choose yourself with faith and courage. The path may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. When you shine, you illuminate the way for others to do the same. When you choose yourself, something extraordinary happens. The universe takes notice. It begins to shift and align in ways that seem almost magical. Opportunities arise, connections deepen, and pathways that once felt blocked suddenly open. Choosing yourself isn't just an internal decision. It sends a powerful ripple effect into the world around you. Not every shift is immediately positive. Sometimes, choosing yourself means losing things or people that no longer align with your path. This can feel unsettling, but it's part of the transformation. The universe doesn't just reward alignment. It also clears away what holds you back, creating space for growth and fulfillment. These moments, though challenging, often lead to breakthroughs you never expected. The universe is like a mirror. When you honor your needs and embrace your purpose, it reflects that energy back to you. This doesn't mean the path will be without challenges, but those challenges often serve as stepping stones to growth and fulfillment. Each time you make a choice that honors your worth, the universe responds with affirmation, a synchronicity, an unexpected blessing, or a renewed sense of peace. So, what would happen if you chose yourself fully and unapologetically? The possibilities are limitless. Trust that the universe is always listening, always responding, and always ready to support you when you take that first courageous step. You are not alone in this journey. The universe is your partner, co-creating a life that aligns with your deepest truth and greatest potential. Guilt is a heavy burden, often tied to the belief that prioritizing yourself comes at the expense of others. But what if guilt could be transformed into grace? What if, instead of feeling weighed down, you allowed yourself to feel uplifted by the act of honoring your own needs? Guilt arises when you equate self-care with selfishness. It's a mindset shaped by societal expectations that place others' happiness above your own. But grace reminds you that your well-being is essential, not just for you, but for those who depend on you. By choosing yourself, you're not taking away from others. You're ensuring that you can give from a place of strength and abundance. When you board a plane, the safety instructions always advise you to put on your own oxygen mask before assisting others. This isn't selfish, it's practical. You can't help anyone if you're struggling to breathe. Life works the same way. Taking care of yourself first ensures that you have the energy, clarity, and resilience to support those you love. Guilt is not a life sentence. It's an opportunity to grow. When you feel its weight, ask yourself, what is this guilt trying to teach me? Often, it's a sign that you're stepping out of old patterns and into a new way of being. Embrace this shift. Let grace guide you toward a life where self-care and love coexist harmoniously. You are deserving of joy. And by choosing yourself, you create a ripple effect of love and light that touches everyone around you. The journey to choosing yourself is not just about prioritizing your happiness, it's about aligning with the divine truth of who you are. Every act of self-care, every boundary set, every dream pursued is a step toward a life of fulfillment and purpose. This isn't just a gift to yourself, it's a gift to the world. By choosing yourself, you become a beacon of possibility. You inspire others to honor their own needs, to trust in their unique paths, and to step into their light. When you shine, you illuminate the way for those around you, creating a ripple effect of hope, love, and courage. Now is the time to act. Take that first bold step toward choosing yourself. Trust that the universe is ready to support you, that your courage will inspire others, and that your light is needed now more than ever. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to continue exploring ways to live a life of alignment and purpose. Together, let's create a world where choosing yourself becomes the first step to a brighter, more connected future. Remember, you are worthy, you are enough, and your light can change the world.